Parul Sharma, your Ayurveda doctor, and this is my very first video on YouTube. So do not forget to like, share and subscribe this video before it even starts, and show me your enthusiasm and support and love. So let's get straight to the video. Like few days back, some of you asked me about the career options after BAMS, and I told you that I'll be making a YouTube video for you all. So here I am answering all your queries into one video. So let's get started. But before starting, let me just tell you about BAMS and what is it. So BAMS stands for Bachelors of Ayurveda Medicine and Surgery. So as the name suggests, here you will learn about Ayurvedic medicines and surgical aspect of medicine. Not just Ayurveda, but you also study about the modern aspect of the diseases, their pathophysiology, their treatment and the surgical aspect as well in the period of 5.5 years, which includes 4 years of theory, 4.5 years of theory, theoretical classes and exam, and 1 year of internship. So this is what BAMS is, and this is what BAMS doctors study. Now let's get started with the queries already. So the first query was how much Sanskrit you need to know for BAMS. Okay, the whole ancient books are written in Sanskrit, but also they are available in Hindi and English translations as well. So of course for the exam you have to definitely study the shlokas, and for the competitive exams as well. Also for me, I opted for French when I was in school and never studied Sanskrit, and also it was a challenge for me to study Sanskrit when I first I was in first year, but I cleared it somehow, and I know you can too, because we all know Hindi, और हिंदी हमारी मातृभाषा है, उसके बाद संस्कृत से ही वो ओरिजिनेटेड है, तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा. विद टाइम you'll know and you'll know and understand and talk in Sanskrit very fluently. So not much problem with Sanskrit, I think. Now let's talk about प्राइवेट कॉलेज में स्कोप है. प्राइवेट कॉलेज में स्कोप जब तक है जब तक वहाँ पे OPDs और अच्छी नॉलेज और अच्छी फैकल्टी हो. सिर्फ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर देख के आप किसी भी प्राइवेट कॉलेज में एडमिशन मत लीजिए. वहाँ पे जाइए, वहाँ पे जाके बार रिसर्च करिए, वहाँ पे जो बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं उनसे एक बार अच्छे से खुल के बातें करिए कि वो आपको बता पाएँ कि कॉलेज कैसा है, उनको कितना समझाया गया है, उधर OPD कैसी है. आप एक बार हॉस्पिटल भी जाके आप विजिट कर सकते हैं for your better information, because you are going to pay for it, so definitely you should have all the knowledge about it. Now the next was BAMS freshers scope in abroad or scope in of BAMS Ayurveda doctors in abroad. So for me, I would like to say that there are many great personalities who are working abroad in Ayurveda sector and have set up their own hospitals or wellness care centers in abroad, like Dr. Varalakshmi, Dr. Shyam Ayurved, and Dr. Pandya. Yeah. So they are like very known personalities who are working in abroad, and they have their own setup out there. So you can just go through their pages. I'll be posting in my story with their @, so you can just click on it and go visit their profile or message them. So there are like good scope of Ayurveda. Of course it is growing, it is a growing business day by day, so it really do have great scope, but most of the jobs require your permanent residential proofs that you live in that particular country. So make sure you have some links over there, so you can go there and also opt for some courses there and get your PR from that in that country. That would help according to me. Now what to do after BAMS? Now let's start. Like told you about the BAMS, it is a 5.5 year of course, and it includes many subjects like pedia, gynae, surgery, pathophysiology, pharmacology, like anatomy, physio and everything, panchkarma, community medicine. So you can definitely go and get admission in MD and MS programs after clearing AIA PGET. That happens that takes place every year. So you have to just do preparation like a competitive exam and just clear and get some good rank to get admission in government colleges, and just clear that AIA PGET to get admission in a private college and get the course whatever you like after just giving out money. So you can do that in the first place. If you are not interested in like 3 year of program, that is MD and MS, you can definitely opt for PG diplomas as well. Some people also go for like PhD after MD and MS, so it's totally on you what are your choices. And after PG diploma you can also go for like an administrative work as well. So you can work in hospitals and manage the administration, work in management as well. Other than that, of course, you can do practice with some known and growing hospitals or growing Vaidyas in your field or doctors in your field, or whoever or whatever interest you have in. You can just go and get yourself like have experience, have exposure to that particular subject that you have interest in. After that, you can also apply for like in teaching field also after doing MD and MS. So there are many options open for you, that opens for you after doing MD and MS. Also the government jobs, most of the government jobs asks and says that you must have a PG degree in order to have a post in government official, as a government official. So you should I think at least once apply, go for PG at least. You should just like go and give the exam at least, just one time at least. You should try it, according to me. So after that, of course, there are many diplomas where there are eligibility for MBBS doctors and BMS doctors and BHMS doctors as well. So look out for those programs. Like someone asked me, can we take cosmetology after BAMS? Definitely you can take cosmetology as a career option after BMS. There are many diploma programs, PG diploma programs in dermatology and cosmetology. Just search out, you can definitely do that. Look out for the eligibility, look out for the payment and the affiliation to which government associate. Is it associated with government or not? Is it affiliated or not? Is it recognized by UGC or not? So you have to check all the criteria before applying to any university for diploma or MD or MS programs as well. Okay, now what else can we do after doing BAMS is that you can open a hospital or a nursing home or a clinic. If you have दुनिया भर का पैसा, you and your dad have दुनिया भर का ढेर सारा पैसा है, आप खोलिए फिर अपना फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनी भी खोल सकते हैं आप, और खुद ही मेडिसिन बनाकर आप बेच भी सकते हैं. उसके बाद how is the scope of surgery in Ayurveda field? Definitely good. Also, like in past year, we saw that BMS doctors got allowance for 52 surgeries, including the dental ones as well and eye ones as well. So why not opt for MS after BMS? Like if it's your passion or something to be a surgeon, so you can definitely be a surgeon after doing BMS. Because you studied it throughout the program and you have all the knowledge, so definitely go and get it. Go get it, girl. You can do that. Okay. So now what else was there? Can we do emergency medicine after BMS? Definitely we can do emergency medicine after BMS. It is all it is about. But like you have to be very knowledgeable about the things. You have to like learn things very in deeply, and have to work on your feet when you're like practicing emergency medicine. Also during internship you get a chance to go and assist doctors in casualty and learn all the new things, all the modern technology and everything that is in front of you, so that it helps you in further future to build your career as well. Now somebody asked me BA Arts के बाद BMS करना है, हो सकता है. Okay, you can definitely do that if you have if you had subjects like biology, chemistry and physics in your 11th and 12th, and you just have to appear for NEET, and if you passed that, cleared that stage, you can definitely opt for a BMS college. Now some cute responses I also got, like you're so pretty, thank you so much, you're pretty too, and I'm a BMS internee too. I was having confusion about pursuing Ayurveda or allopathy. You helped me. Okay, thank you. Ayurveda it is. Ashwarya, I'm watching you, girl. You go, girl. You get it, girl. Okay. Practice Ayurveda, guys. Like, people have been accusing us for like not practicing Ayurveda. They practice it, and then tell them, like, okay, send me your patients. I'll treat them. That's fine. Like, I want you all, whoever is watching my video and you are Ayurveda doctor or some other doctor who supports people who respects other people's knowledge, my positive vibes and my respect to you is definitely there, and who doesn't let other people down. I won't let you down, and I just want you to know that keep shining, keep growing, and keep helping people and keep healing people, and keep opting for Ayurveda, because that is the future and that is where you came from, Ayurveda only, and that is where you'll go, Ayurveda only. You know. So for more videos about like, if you have any other query, just like post it in the comments as well. Please also, some of you give me ideas about like some idea about the good colleges in other states as well, or which college are you studying in right now, and give a little review in the comment section, so the people who are watching this video can get help from it as well. And of course, I told you about the abroad, so I'll be posting it on my Instagram page, that is the Infinite Knot, that is on Instagram, and also you can follow it on my Facebook page as well with the same name, that is the Infinite Knot. I am Dr. Parul Sharma, your Ayurveda doctor, a BMS graduate, and I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a good day.